Hey guys, what is up? My name is Elsie. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you're not, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. It is 2022, so let's just get right into this video. I thought that for my first video this year, it would be appropriate to share my New Year's resolutions with you guys. Part of this is just to keep myself accountable, but also maybe to give somebody some ideas if they are trying to make New Year's resolutions. I tried to make these goals this year more attainable by making them a little bit more specific than what a lot of people normally would, because I found that if they're broad and they're general, then they're much less likely to be kept throughout the year and to be actually met and reached for these goals. And honestly, I just knew that that would work better for me. I have 10 things on my list because, like I said, I wanted to make it attainable. I don't need 50 resolutions because that would just be way too much. Let's get started. My first resolution is read the Bible for 15 to 20 minutes a day. I have not been doing this. I sometimes would do the little Bible daily devotions, but that was on my phone, and I really want to actually open my actual Bible and read 15 minutes a day. And honestly, I kind of want to do it in the morning because that's really just a refreshing start to your day. It's calming, it's relaxing, it's just a really good way to start your day on a positive note. My second goal for this year is read 10 books this year. I thought about doing 12 books a year, so one a month, but with being a student and everything, I have not been reading like I want to be reading because I just have other work to do, and so I knocked it down to 10, and I honestly really do think that that is a very attainable goal for me because when I start reading a book, I will finish it in 2-3 days. Once I get into a book, I cannot put it down. And so I think that this is really an attainable goal for me. I don't think that I'll have a lot of issue with it, except if my schoolwork or my work or something like that gets in the way. But hopefully it doesn't, so that I can read 10 books a year. The book that I'm going to be starting with this year, that I honestly might start reading today, is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I've heard so many good things about this book. Number 3, I made this one a little bit more specific. So it's work out at least twice a week. Now a lot of people put just work out more, exercise more. That is very broad, and I know that I need that structure, and so I put at least twice a week. I was gonna put at least 3 times a week, but to be honest, I think at least twice a week is much more achievable for me. I have a lot of struggle with motivation for working out and stuff like that. And when I talk about working out, it's not oh, let's go for a walk. It's working out. I don't know, the gym and weights and stuff like that. And so that's why I think that that is a much more attainable goal. I just don't count for me taking a long walk, a workout or something like that. But running and weights and HIIT and stuff like that, that's what I am considering a workout to do twice a week. My fourth goal for this year is to hit 8 of the 12 daily dozen every day. If you guys don't know what the daily dozen is, Oren actually just showed me this. He downloaded this app on my phone called the Daily Dozen. It has a dozen nutritional things that you should be getting each and every day. And so some of the things are vegetables, berries, beans, and then there's some things like nuts and seeds, herbs and spices, whole grains, beverages, stuff like that. It also includes exercise as one of these. And I know that I will not be getting all 12 of these every single day. I know that. That is very hard. I also don't like beans, and that's one of the categories. So I chose to do 8 of the daily dozen because as of right now, I'm probably doing none some days, honestly, because it doesn't include things like protein. I know that getting 8 of these a day is going to be very hard, and honestly, if I fail at any of my resolutions, it probably will be this one. But just putting that goal in there will give me more motivation to try harder, because I do need to eat healthier. And I also think that putting a specific number in there will help me a lot more than just saying eat healthier, you know, because that's really hard to do. Like, oh, eat healthier. But then I try to be a lot more specific for this category as well, just because I knew that that would benefit me a lot more. So that is my 4th goal. Goal number 5 is also probably going to be a difficult one. It's going to require a lot of work. It's going to require a lot of motivation, but it's something that I really, really want to achieve. That is post 70 YouTube videos this year. That number is huge. 70 is a lot, but if you really think about it, if I were posting twice a week, every single week for the year, I would be posting about 104 videos. So when you compare it to 104, 70 is definitely more achievable. I just know that I'm not going to be posting 2 videos a week. I will need to take some breaks. I will need to focus on my school. There will be things that get in the way of me posting videos, and I know that. But with that being said, I am still this year especially really trying to focus on my YouTube, because that's something that I really find enjoyable. It's something that I've had a goal to do for a very long time. I've wanted to do YouTube since junior high, and I just started in college, and so that's a goal that will take a lot of work, but I really want to make it happen. And I think that that is a very achievable number if I really put in work. To kind of tying into that one, it goes along with the social media aspect. I want to post on Instagram at least once a week. I really, like I was just saying, I really want to build up my social media, my YouTube, my Instagram, things like that, because that is just something that I enjoy. And so I really want to start posting on Instagram once a week, which might not be easy because I don't take pictures very often, and I really want to. I love taking pictures, but I don't very often. But I really want to grow my social media and my Instagram and my YouTube and everything like that. And so that is my goal number 6. Post on Instagram at least once a week. Goal number 7 is make at least half of clothing purchases. So there are a lot of sustainable clothing brands out there, and yes, they are more expensive than fast fashion, and I do love fast fashion, but I really want to start purchasing from more sustainable brands because those are more eco-friendly and better for the environment. And honestly, a lot of sustainable brands have more basic pieces. Not always, some of them are very fashionable, but a lot of them have more basic pieces, and I need those. I have colorful pieces, and I have jackets, and I have this and that, and I don't have anything to like wear under them. And so I really do want more sustainable pieces like that that are going to last forever, that not forever, but that are going to last a while, that are going to go with a lot more things than some of the clothes that I have now. The reason that I put make half of the purchases sustainable is because I know that I'm gonna buy fast fashion. I know that I'm gonna see a shirt and I'm gonna be like, oh, that's really cute, I want that, and I'll buy it. And also with my YouTube, you know, if my YouTube were to take off ever and brands wanted to sponsor me or send me clothes, which is a dream of mine, but a lot of those brands are fast fashion, and if I could find sustainable brands that would are looking for reps or looking for people like that, then I would be all over that and I would love it. But a lot of the brands that send out clothes are more fast fashion, less sustainable. And so I know that I'm going to be buying those sorts of things, but I also know that if I make a goal to do half, it will benefit me a lot more, because then I'll be like, oh, I just purchased a few things here. My next purchase needs to be sustainable. And it'll just help me be in the mindset of being more sustainable. Number 8 ties along with that. I want to focus more on sustainable hair and body care products. I've already started doing this. I actually bought a shampoo bar, a conditioner bar, and a facial bar from a brand called Atique. It's a New Zealand brand. Their packaging is 100% like decomposable, compostable, stuff like that. Obviously their bars don't use any plastic, and so you don't have that plastic waste. The bars actually last longer than normal shampoo and conditioner, but there are a lot of other things other than just like shampoo and conditioner and facial soap that go into like hair and body care. And so I really, if I do buy, I don't buy those products very often, but if I do buy one of those products, I really want to make sure that it is from a sustainable, preferably palm oil free brand, just because it really is better for your skin, it's better for your hair, it's better for your body to not be putting these chemicals and sulfates and parabens and everything like that on you, and it's just better for the environment too, so it's a win-win really. Goal number 9. This one is a little bit different, but that is give at least one compliment a day. Compliments really can change people's moods. I mean, like, literally, they can change people's moods throughout the day. They can make their day. And I don't want this to be like, oh, I have to give somebody a compliment today. But like, in my head, I think of things all the time. I see somebody walk in and I'm like, oh my gosh, that shirt is so cute. Or I'm like, oh wow, her hair's so pretty. Like, I think these things all the time and I don't ever come out and say them. And I really think that if people said more of those compliments out loud, it would just spread so much more positivity. And I really want to give one compliment, at least one compliment a day. I could give 5 one day, that would be great. But it doesn't have to be, you know, I don't want to always just give it to a friend or one of my roommates or something like that. I want to like also give compliments to strangers and just spread more positivity really. I didn't really put this as one of my goals, but I just want to be more positive and spread more positivity, and a really good way to do that, I think, is to give compliments every single day. And my last goal for this year is to take social media breaks. I am the type of person who will sit on my phone for hours if I don't have anything else to do, or sometimes if I have things to do. And a lot of times that's on social media, and I need to stop that. Like I said, I do want to build up my social media, my YouTube, my Instagram, things like that, but it's also very, very important for me to take breaks from that, because things like that can become very overwhelming. They can become very materialistic. They can become very like just not great for your mental health. And so I think it's really important to take those breaks, and unfortunately I don't do that very often. And so I didn't put a specific number on here yet because I'm just not sure. I might do one like a break a week, like a 24-hour break a week, or I might do twice a month or something like that. But I really do want to focus on taking more breaks and cleanses from those sort of things. Well, that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you did get some ideas. If you guys have not made your resolutions list, or even if you had, I hope that you got an idea that you want to add to it. These ideas obviously aren't for everybody, but I think that they will really benefit me and my physical and my mental health. And I'm really excited to start these goals. It's January 2nd today, and I guess it's time to start them. So I'm really excited about it. I hope that you guys are too. I hope that you've made some goals this year that you really think are achievable, and I hope that you guys achieve them. So like I said, I really hope that you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any more suggestions for anybody, drop them in the comments below, or maybe even tell me some of your resolutions in the comments below. I would love to see that. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!